We are live. Welcome back to United Team Talk. It's been a long time coming, man. Long time. Obviously, the last time we streamed, I think it was the Arsenal game. And I think that was the point where, we top four slipped out of our hands. But listen, it was hard to stream after that. I can't lie, man. I just didn't care anymore. The season was dead. Ragnick, everything that just happened this season was just long. So we took a break, but we're back just in time for the new season. So as always, guys, smash a like, subscribe if you're new. Shout out to everyone in the comments. Yeah, we're gonna have a good show. I've got the gang with me backstage, so you know where it is, man. Guys, strap in. And yeah, man, let's get straight into the stream. Yes. The gang are back in the building. Listen, new season, new intro, new shirt. No, I kind of like this kit, you know. What you lot saying? How does it look?
Yeah, I got the kit still. I got it still. Yeah. Nice kit.
Jesse, what you saying?
What?
That's what you say. I actually got yours here, bro. I need to send that to you still.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, I was waiting to see how the season goes first, but
yes, Break up everyone inside, man. Listen, we're gonna get straight into it, man. Obviously, this is the season predictions. Season gets underway on Sunday for us. Brighton at home. Obviously, we've had a couple signings. A couple people have left the club. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, man. Jesse, where do United finish this season? And let me know why.
As it stands right now, we finish same position.
Why? What's the reason?
Fifth, but just not in the top four. And that's because I believe our squad has not been strengthened enough. It hasn't. It really hasn't. I'm not happy with the window. I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. The signs we've got, yes, they are good. Yes, they are starting. I believe so anyway. But it's not enough. It's not enough. And as we can witness, Sancho comes, he gets injured, and you're starting a Langlock. Like, come on. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. Like, we need to strengthen, especially in attacking areas, because also we've got the situation with Ronaldo. We don't know what's going on there. And we've got Martial. We don't know what we're going to get from him this season. I know he's doing well in pre-season, but that's just pre-season. We don't know which Martial we're getting. These players are... We can't 100% rely on them, if you get what I'm saying. So, as it stands, as of right now, we're not... I don't think we're getting top four. And that won't be because of Ten Hag. That'll be because of the squad depth and the players we have.
So what are you saying? Fifth, sixth?
Yeah, fifth, sixth.
Give me a position.
I'll go fifth.
Fifth place. Jax, let's come to you, man. Obviously, pre-season, we brought in Ericsson, Martinez, Malacia. Let go Pogba, Matic, Lingard, all of them. But we've got a new manager at the helm, attacking football, the systems and all that great stuff. So how are you feeling towards the season, man?
So I'll start off at the end of last season. I think you guys all recognize that I lost a lot of my joy for watching Manchester United Football Club. And I just knew it was going to go pear-shaped. So to be fair, towards the end of the season, I missed quite a few games even. I have watched a few of the pre-season games. Not one of them, but I've seen quite a few. And I think the football's been good. It's been good football, but it's still pre-season. So it's very difficult for me to confidently tell you where I think Manchester United will finish next season, because it's also relative, right? So I've also not seen Chelsea, City, Liverpool. I've not seen their preseasons and Tottenham, teams like Tottenham and that kind of stuff. So I think it's very difficult. I think we've lost some big players. I think Pogba was a big player. You know how I feel about Pogba. But I still think he was a big player. I do think he is replaceable by Ericsson. If not, Ericsson could do a better job, I think, potentially. Not sure how fit he is. I think if he's fit, then yes. I don't know how actually, I'm talking about literally stamina and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure how fit he is. But if he's fit, then I actually prefer him, generally. Not sure about Martinez, that's the centre back, slash DN. I'm not too sure. I'll have to watch him more. So honestly, it's extremely difficult. I really can't give you anywhere with confidence. But as I still think Liverpool and City are extremely strong, very strong. So that top two, I don't see it changing. I know this comes down to Chelsea, United, and I think even Arsenal can do something next season, as well as Spurs. So yeah, the next after the top two, the next 4 teams, I think it's just all in the air.
It's kind of hard to pick her. But if this was goal right now, what's your inkling? Like, are we making top 4?
I think we can get top 4. I think we've always had the capabilities of winning top 4. I think a lot of the time it just comes down to a lack of mentality, and we just tend to just falter at some places. But we've always, I think, every single team we've had the capabilities of finishing top 4. So I would say probably 4th place.
Sick, Rick, bro. Obviously, we've been talking. Oh, bro, is that echo? Who's that? Okay, cool. Yeah, man, we've been talking obviously off air about the season and whatnot. But yeah, man, we're here. Obviously, first stream of the season and that. What we saying, man? Where we finishing, bro? As it stands, obviously the window ain't closed.
I agree with a lot what Jesse and Jax have said, man. As Jesse said, the squad really hasn't been strengthened enough. I agree with that. And with Jax, we have lost a couple of big players. Ronaldo seems to be on his way out too. Paul Pogba's gone too. But on the upside, I think we've done well in terms of recruitment. I think some of our recruitment's a bit too obvious, to be honest with you. Just really taking ex-Ajax players or players who had previously come from the Ajax Academy, etc. But they're definitely going to suit Ten Hag's football, so that's a really good thing. I think the signing of Ericsson is very shrewd. For the money, for the quality of player you're going to get, starting 11 quality, very versatile, very intelligent, been there, done that. Like you just know what you're going to get with Ericsson. So that's my biggest positive in terms of as well the signing of Martinez. I thought it would be Maguire at the team, but you're telling me Maguire's going to be shifted to the right centre back.
Yeah, man. Pre-season, that's what happened.
So that would have been that signing, but Jerry knows my biggest concern is obviously the De Jong signing and whether that's going to come across the line or not, and whether we're going to have sufficient alternatives in terms of the market and people we can bring in. But other than that, I like how Ten Hag started. He's trying to lay down some solid foundations, trying to get in some good character, trying to get a good attitude in the group. And it's not easy, obviously. We've got a long way to go with that regard. With what was it called again? Fernandez. Who else left early? Ronaldo. A couple players left early at halftime.
I was gonna come to that. Yeah.
The last one, so he's got a tough he's got a tough gig. It's not easy, but he's coming at a good time. Hopefully, we can spend a bit more money and strengthen the squad. I think best case scenario, we finish 3rd. The best of the rest pretty much is the best case scenario. So I'm going to try and be positive and say we'll finish 3rd this season. That's me being positive, guys. That's the best I can give you.
Oh my god! Listen, guys, you know me, man. I obviously I can get a bit over the top, just a little bit. But obviously, me and Jesse, we're speaking like, and I'm looking at the other teams. personally, they don't. Obviously, I'm biased as a United fan, but when I look at the other team, I don't feel this fear. Like people are gassing Arsenal. Realistically, they've only put in Jesus and like Zinchenko. Okay, cool, he's a good player, but Tierney is fit right now. So is that the two players that are supposed to scare us? Like I don't understand, man. Like big up.
Arsenal don't scare nobody.
No, everyone's saying Arsenal. Okay, Tottenham. They put in Richarlison.
Playing devil's advocate, Jerry. You know, we all know that time in the job counts for something, innit?
Yeah. I was gonna get to the
and the only manager I'd say that counts against is Conte because he's a 2-season wonder guy. Went in, does his thing out. So this season he should bang, but after that he'll be done.
Yeah, but you see, he could flop this season if he was the.
No, he just started. He didn't even have a full season last season. He still had the honeymoon period still. He's still happy.
Tottenham will always be Tottenham. Like they're bottle jobs. Let's be real.
They're bottle
jobs.
What you say, Jesse?
They're bottle jobs, and what are we?
Listen, okay, cool. Let me finish because I've always said if Oli could get, as Jack used to love to say, third and then second, why can't a better manager maintain top? People acting like top 4.
Are you talking about that COVID year, that COVID league? You talking about that?
Even a season before, after that, we came second, bro. Like
there's many factors that you gotta consider. Though.
No, I know that, but it's like people forget.
The COVID league. Are you sure?
Well, no, the COVID year we came third. Yeah, the COVID year we came third. Yeah, Tottenham. Okay, Richarlison, he's all right. Basuma, okay, good signing. Who else did they bought? Langley? I should be scared of Langley. Like Fraser Forster. Like, come on, Tottenham. Okay, cool. They're a good team, good manager, but we slapped them both times last season. We can compete. Like our team is not cool. It's not rubbish. Like we still got good players, bro. We got still.
Are you talking about competing for top 4?
Yes, because everyone asks, "Oh, what kind of 6? No top 4,
really?
no top." Bro, bare people. I'm like, what are you not talking about?
We haven't really had a problem against the top 6, have we? It's about the lesser sides that we have a problem with. Usually,
that's what I'm saying.
right?
But with a new manager, I believe we win more of those games.
I know, but I don't know. But I know we've always done well against teams like Tottenham, Man City.
Yeah,
we've always done well against them. It's not a trophy, though, is it?
No, but obviously, realistically, our targets is top 4. People say Chelsea. For me, Chelsea, I've not been impressed. They still need a striker for me.
Chelsea have football heritage. Something about Chelsea, fam. There's something about that club. They're always there, fam. They might have a bad season.
They have a couple fall off seasons, though, Jax. They have a couple fall off seasons.
What's that?
They might fall off one season here, there.
They're one of those teams you can't predict them. They could try to contest that season. They're that kind of team.
Yeah, but for me, top 4 is clearly on. And when people say we're not getting top 4, come on, man. Like, man, are really rating these other teams like they're so sick, fam. Like last year, granted, but we were so rubbish last year. Like that's the only reason why we finished 6th. Everything, the chaos with Oli, Ragnick, the leaks, Mason doing what nonsense he was doing, like everything just weren't making sense. But I believe this manager and the harmony. Look at today, like we were talking about just before. Man ain't having it with the Ronaldo walking out. He's not having it, bro. A certain Oli might have just said, you know, I don't even want to get into it, but this guy,
like I said in our group chat, right? I'm happy that this has happened now, because if this had happened during our season, where we had maybe a couple bad results, I know United fans will start saying, "Oh, he's lost the dressing room," kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's good that it's happening now, and so you can address it very, very, very early. Otherwise, if this happened during the season, it would be terrible.
Yeah, just you got. See what I'm saying? People say we finished 5th or 6th. He's a real fan. For me, I'm going 4th place.
I can't confidently say we're getting top 4, and that's sad to.
Right. But when we had Oli, but we were saying this. Look at last year because of signings. Varane.
I'm proud of you. You said 4th.
No, listen. Last year when Varane came onto the pitch with the shirt,
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Not first. Not first, not second, but fourth.
Nah, man, like
I'm proud
people,
of
I
you,
know
Jerry.
people sign. I know signings are important, but they're not the be one end all. Like, look, last year we had a great window. What happened? We finished flipping sixth, man. I think this season, obviously, I think we were talking about earlier. Ericsson for me is a very, very key signing. Like, I think people are sleeping on that signing.
Yeah,
And people say, "Oh, we ain't signed a
my
midfielder."
kind of player.
Everyone keeps saying we ain't signed a midfielder. I'm thinking, what? So what's Ericsson? He's a midfielder, fam.
I guess maybe I don't know if you've got a plan for the stream, Jerry, but we need to talk about where he's going to play.
I mean, let's go for it now, man. But just before we get into that, I'm saying fourth for United. Obviously, Rick, I'm not gonna say first because I think in like what my guy Paso says, in the next 2-3 years, I think we can do something. But for now, I'm gonna go fourth. But yeah, man, where do you lot think Ericsson will play? Yeah, Jackson, I'll start with you.
Oof, that's quite hard. I don't know where. I mean, he has to play in a number 10 role.
That's a bit controversial because a certain Bruno plays there.
Well, we can play 2 number 10s.
That's what I was thinking, man. For me,
At this point, I'm tired of 2 holding. Like, it makes me feel sick. Like when I look at the fact that we play 2 holding midfielders. Why can't?
Yeah.
When I say 2 number 10s, by the way, I don't actually mean 2 number 10s. I mean
2 8s.
like 2 8s basically.
You can play 2 8s with a 10.
2 8s with a 10.
4-2-3-1. They don't have to be DMs. You're playing high it, and you have possession. You don't need a DM.
To be fair, honestly, when I don't even like these terms DM and CM and Gebem, all these M's that came out of nowhere in recent times. I just want 3 good midfielders, bro. You know what I mean? I just want 3 good midfielders that know how to work hard. And to be fair, though, I would say the one who plays slightly deeper is not by him being able to make a whole bunch of crazy tackles in the name of DM, but just to have the intelligence to know how to even break up play and stuff like that. Things like I always say, Carrick is one of my favorite footballers. He wasn't the most defensive, but he was intelligent enough to know what to do. That's the kind of player that I want. I'll be over the moon if we got De Jong. I think he's my kind of footballer. I think he's a top footballer. But whether we get him or not, I don't know.
Jesse, what are you saying? Well, obviously, no. Wait, let me come to Jesse because this guy, he was writing off Ericsson this whole summer. I said, no, Ericsson's still quality. This guy said, no, man, he kind of fell off with Brentford and that. And when we signed him, you changed your tune, didn't you, son?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, look.
Lead the fifth,
all jokes aside, though. Yeah, he's a good signing. 3 as well. He's probably our most creative. I will say more creative because his crossings are on point as well. He can use his left foot as well. I've seen him use his left foot many times. And he, as a certain someone, he doesn't lose the ball. And we need competition. This is our problem. We ain't got enough competition out there in our squad. We ain't got it. So for example, if you didn't get Ericsson and Bruno was injured, you also be gonna play there. So yeah, we need competition, and I don't want to hear this. This is the problem with our players. They moan too much. Like they don't want to have competition around them. In the top team, you need competition. Man City had that last season, or throughout the seasons. They've always had competition. As you said, you don't know who's going to start for Man City, but especially like their front 3. Well, it's quite obvious now, but before you don't know who's going to start because they're all quality. We don't have enough quality in our team. We don't. So, yeah.
So where do you think? Where would you play him? Like right now, say obviously we got Brighton on Sunday. Ericsson starts, I'm guessing for you, but where does he play?
I'll play 4-3-3. One holding and 2 number 8s.
So the holding, I'm guessing everyone's going Fred, right?
Yeah, probably.
But then Fred number 6.
The interesting thing is, I don't think Fred is a number 6 at all.
That's what I'm saying.
He is legit a box-to-box midfielder. Like just because he applies pressure doesn't mean he's a good holding midfielder. He doesn't even feel comfortable with his back to go. So I'm actually very nervous about playing Fred as a holding number 6.
We ain't got no one that can play there. We ain't.
Can I ask a question? Where do you guys think Pep Guardiola was going to play him when he wanted to sign him?
Probably the number 6 position.
Yes, yeah.
The thing is, yeah, like when you have the ball and you have players around that can help in possession that all are good on the ball, like in the build-up phase, managers like Pep Guardiola, Tuchel, Ten Hag, they use a double pivot in the build-up play. It's never a single pivot. It's always someone, the 8 drops in to help. So Fred will have help. That person's Ericsson, even better. You know,
To be fair,
completely. But we need legs in that midfield, man. Definitely, especially if you want to press and keep them high and have a high recycle rate and not kind of pen them in and let them out. You need someone inside there buzzing about, making interceptions, just applying pressure generally. Remember, Liverpool have 3 of these type of players before, not anymore because they got Thiago now. We used to play 3 with this Fred-esque player, and it was fine for them. So
Fred is more effective pressing further forward, though.
I agree with that. I love him in an 8 pressing. I think he's very, very good. But I feel like when I've watched us play, it's very fluid, our press. It's not like Fred's just there by himself. You know, they commit. When they want to play out from the back, they commit. An extra midfielder will drop in, a winger will drop in, all of them will come to the ball. A couple will obviously running behind to stretch the place. We have more space in between the lines. All of that's been happening in preseason. I've been watching that. So it's not like a Jose Mourinho system in the 4-3-3 where the DM is just by himself. Even if you watch like Barcelona of old, when they had Xavi and Iniesta and Busquets, I'd argue that Busquets and Xavi in possession were a double pivot.
Yeah. Even Iniesta would drop back sometimes.
No, he was always back. I barely remember Xavi being on the edge of area much. You know, once in a while, he was always back there with Busquets. Busquets sometimes drops in between the centre backs. And that's very, very deep. But Xavi will never get that deep. But really, he wasn't one of the attacking players. He kind of stayed behind the ball.
Let me just read this comment. Shout out to Stay Patton. Says, if Ten Hag keeps playing Shitty McFred, Maguire, Lindelof, Dalot, and Tellez, and don't bring in quality, he'll get sacked within 2 years. Tellez is on his way to Sevilla on loan, if you don't know. So you won't be seeing him this season.
What's all that? What's that? What is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know.
One thing I say to that comment is that the quality of players he's coaching now, Ten Hag, okay, they might not be as moldable as the young squad he had at Ajax, but they're definitely better.
Yeah.
The quality of the standard of footballer is 10 times better than what he had at Ajax. So if he can coach and be a good coach and kind of like develop these players, because all the players that joined our club over the last couple of years, the last decade, have pretty much regressed. Yeah. Even when they join the academy, they're better than when they've been in the team for 5 years. You know what I mean? Like, just all regressed.
That's my hope with this manager. And obviously, like I said, me and just been going back and forth. He don't really trust these players. But I'm saying with a top quality coach, I think we're gonna see some surprises this season, man. Like Maguire, as much as people get onto him, I think switching to the right hand side, you could see a bit of a shift, guys. I'm not saying he's gonna be.
He said, Ten Hag said something. I was watching an interview. He said, "A coach can't perform magic."
Hey, I've been saying this for a very long time.
A coach can't perform
it's not
magic.
FIFA, bro. Yeah.
So when you see the same old mistakes from all these man, it ain't because of Ten Hag. He's got his philosophy. I believe in his philosophy. I believe he is the man. But we've had these players for so many years, and where has the progression been? We can't always put on the
We've had
No. No, wait, can I finish? Because we've got players like Martial that wanted to leave. Do you believe in Martial? No, I don't. I'm going to be so honest with you. Rashford, you got Rashford now. How could you be better playing with injury than you are fit? It don't make any sense. So how am I supposed to trust these men to take off where we need to get?
I agree with just
no, I'm not doing it.
Hello.
The front three we have right now, Martial, Rashford, Sancho. It doesn't really. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't really strike that fear. I'm not even going to lie to you. That I don't know what I'm getting from these next season. I can't tell you what I'm getting from them next season. I'm being so honest with you, and that's not because they're. I don't know. I don't know. And where we trying to go? Where we actually trying to go? We trying to compete with City with the likes of Haaland and that, and you got Martial as striker. Come on, don't be foolish. Yeah, the guy's not good enough. The guy's not good enough, bro. And what happens is, for example, just a common example. If Ronaldo was to stay, Ronaldo starts week in, week out, and then Martial starts moaning. It ain't gonna be a shock because it's happened before. He ain't gonna try to fight for his place. So, boy, I don't know what I'm gonna get from these players, boy. I really don't know. That's why I said I don't know.
For me, it's just he's hitting on the head. It's about what we're going to get from the players. Now, I can understand that, yeah, we've got a new manager, and we're not going to go back to a couple of seasons of me defending Ole. As I said, I wasn't really about defending Ole. I was trying to highlight a point that the issue for me was just the fact that players were not doing enough. Even when you've got an average manager, you should be doing better. But yeah, someone like Martial, I think, epitomizes the potential issue that we have because he's had different managers, right? And he comes and goes and this and that. So, do I think he's a quality player? I think he's a top footballer. Like the guy is cold, yeah, but his mentality, I'm not sure if it can take him to the next level to be the leading line for Manchester United Football Club. So I'm with Jesse. I don't really know what we're gonna get from them. But Martial, Sancho, and Rashford as a front three, if they're playing well, that's a very good front three.
It's all right, like.
You can't say it was all right.
If they're playing well, like if they're playing well, it's a really good front three. My issue then comes down to where does Rashford play on the left, or I don't really see him doing anything on the right. Sancho, for me personally, when I look at the whole club, Sancho's the player I'm excited about the most. I think he's a proper footballer, and he can definitely epitomize what Ten Hag wants, and he can link up well with players like Eriksen.
Yeah, Rick, you're gonna chime in there.
I was gonna ask, how long do you think it will take these players to maybe adapt to Ten Hag and kind of like unlearn all of the terrible things they've been taught or habits they've been allowed to acquire over the last couple of seasons? Because that's what it feels like. It's just habits they've been allowed to acquire.
Habits.
Yeah.
It's mentality.
I said this season. Give them this season. Like people say, I'm not one to say it's a free hit because I know myself. Yeah, patience. But if I see certain things like Jesse saying the habits, I'm gonna get annoyed. So
listen, let's be honest. Yeah, you're gonna see some habits. You're going to see some habits this season.
Yeah,
like
someone's gonna blame Ten Hag for something.
And I've already said I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna blame no managers. I'm not gonna blame. Obviously, if it's a specific thing where like why did he do that? Then yeah, but I actually believe in Ten Hag. But these players, what they done to us last season, I don't care if Ragnick sold. I don't care. Yeah, what they done was unforgivable. Our worst position or worst points tally in history. Like that's very bad. Like they didn't have no pride, no fight, no intensity. Yeah, manager might not be as good, but where's your fight? Where's your professionalism? Where's the hunger that you guys want to win? Well, no one came as a team. It's all your fault. And now you think I'm gonna all of a sudden, okay, Ten Hag say, yeah, coach, this thing. Think I'm just gonna, they're gonna just do great. No. Half of these players have to get out of this club, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've had enough. We need new players, bro. You said 6 signings. He does 6 signings. Why we gotta be like other clubs? Get 6 signings. We've let a lot of players go, even on free contracts. So it's doable. I don't want to hear it's impossible. We need another 3-4 signings.
Yeah. I was just to quickly add on to Jesse. My biggest fear is the fact that we have had different managers come in. Jose Mourinho, who tried to change mentalities and it backfired. Ragnick came in, and I'm sure he saw some stuff. He thought this is not going to work, and it backfired. So I'm hoping Ten Hag is not three times at the charm. Do you know what I mean? I don't want him to come in and then he's struggling to actually, manifest what he believes. That's my biggest fear. That's why I've always thought like it's always been the players being the main issue. They need to adapt to the manager.
Yeah, cause so swiftly moving on. I think Jack's already given your answer, but player of the season, man. Who are you looking forward to seeing this season? Obviously, if you guys can pick another player other than Sancho, but then if you're gonna pick Sancho, just quickly touch on why you think he's gonna be. But if you could pick another one, that'd be great. So, Rick, gonna come to you. Player to look out for this season, man. It could be a young player.
I'm
Anyone.
gonna say most improved player this season under Ten Hag will be Dallo. Yeah, I think he'll be the most
I
improved.
like that.
I think he'll be the most
That's another right back.
Yeah, I think he'll be the most improved. I feel like this system kind of suits him. It's about having the ball. We're going to be one of those teams who defensively will be getting saved by De Gea if he has a good season or not. But we are going to concede chances with the type of profile of footballer Ten Hag likes. He likes people who are good on the ball. They don't tend to be the best defensively. In terms of best player of the season, I'll say it will be a toss-up between Eriksen and Sancho, between those two, I think. But I think Eriksen will just graze it because he'll be taking everything. He'll be taking free kicks probably. He'll probably be on corners. If he's not on free kicks, it's just politics. It's just to make Bruno feel better about himself, really. You know what I mean? Bruno probably still be on pens, but I feel like his just delivery from wide areas, the half space, he's just going to be causing havoc for opposition. He's going to lose the ball a lot, don't get it twisted, but it will be more accurate passes than the likes of Bruno Fernandes has had before. So I think Eriksen's going to have an amazing season.
Nice. Jesse, player of the season, man.
I think it will be Eriksen as well. Because he's a player that's creative. Everything will go through him, I believe, as well, more than Bruno. I believe he should take our corners. Like, clearly, he took our first corner, and then Maguire, what did he do? Yeah, and our set pieces in terms of free kicks, right and left, I think he should be taking it. We ain't really got good set pieces. Our set pieces last season, we didn't even score from a flipping corner at one point. No, it's a joke. So I also believe Bruno, he should not be on corners, please. He doesn't even be the first man. So I believe Eriksen should be on free kicks as well. He's actually a good free kick taker. He even scored a free kick in the behind closed doors now. Did you not, Jerry?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that was his first goal. Well, obviously it was a preseason.
Well, yeah.
I'll say Eriksen. Just to add to mine quickly, obviously I said Sancho earlier, but I also feel like adding to that, I think Rashford has something to prove. I think he cannot have a bad season again. I think this is the season to really show us the Rashford that has been in the past, but also to move to the next level. I think that will manifest if he starts on the left. So I think I'm looking forward to see what Rashford does next season.
I was actually going to say Rashford as well because, like you said, this season is huge for him. World Cup year. Yeah. Right now, you're not in the England frame at all. You and Sancho, obviously, I think Sancho should get back in. Rashford, listen, 2 injury hit seasons. His numbers were good, but the performances, weren't as great. You've had a full preseason. You're fit. You're ready to go. I think Rashford. Yeah, man. I think people forget what he's capable of, and I know he runs into defenders and whatnot, but he is a goal scorer, and he in transition, he's rapid. Like defenders,
Rashford is a problem for most players. Defenders, if he can get this sorted, I think he'd be a problem next year. Big problem.
Yeah, that's another thing because he was starting to become a bit arrogant. I didn't like it. Like he stopped running.
His mentality was.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The mentality.
Sometimes when you're an expansive footballer and you try to shift into being more intelligent, sometimes you go the opposite way. So rather than making runs, you don't want to make any run because you feel like I'm wasting my energy. I need to conserve my energy. So I think he needs to find that balance between being Rashford, what we like and what we admire about him, and actually being intelligent as well. But I think he will get the numbers if he's playing week in, week out.
Just quickly though, I don't know. For me, Bruno,
I was going to say Bruno as well. I wasn't finished, but how do you go? Bruno will still do things. Don't get
year or so, I've not been feeling man. I'm not gonna let us just every time we watch a game. So I'm just looking at Bruno. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Like
And,
the way
this is why we also need another midfielder. Obviously, De Jong, we don't know what's happening there.
Yeah.
But if you're not playing good or you're not obeying by my man's rules, because that's what the players have been saying in their interviews, you get dropped.
Now, obviously, Donny's there. Obviously, you
Yeah,
guys don't.
Donny's gonna say, man. Donny's there, man.
Yeah,
Go on,
man.
yeah,
Big season for him as well.
Don't get twisted though. Bruno again. It comes down to this. I think with Bruno, he takes on. He believes he's the savior, and he was when he first came. So when he plays, you can tell he's always in a rush. Like he's always forcing things, trying to make things happen, trying things, and he feels too free to do things. I think if we can get that sorted out, Bruno will still be a very high contributor to most of our goals.
Yeah. Next question though. I think Rick, you said obviously this is United prediction, but best signing what you're talking about in the league.
I was talking about United, but we can talk about the league if you want.
No. Let's stick to topic. So obviously we ain't made a lot of signings, but I think it's
I think the dark horse is going to be our left back. You know.
Yeah.
Dark horse.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dark horse, you know, because
is he going to start ahead of Luke Shaw?
That's the
he's
question.
much better than Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw looks so unfit compared to him, bro. Luke Shaw looks alright. I'm not gonna try to like cuss him or anything like that, but Malacia looks so much fitter than Luke Shaw, man. He looks so fit. Bright, good on the ball, tenacious defensively. He looks good, man. He looks a good all round. That's a signing. Very good signing. Especially for the money.
And he seems to get Ten Hag. He gets him.
Yeah.
Like they get each other.
Ten Hag doesn't really ask for much, you know. Like, it doesn't really ask for much. When he starts asking a lot from you, when you have to start being the inverted fullback, and you have to start cutting in and doing all that stuff, like what Cancelo does. Yeah, but just the overlapping thing, that's light work, man. That's just, you just need to time your run.
I saw Luke Shaw doing overlaps during preseason, you know.
Luke Shaw, when there's competition, I can't lie. I won't be surprised if he does a matic this year. Like again,
I won't be surprised. He has no choice. That's crazy. That's true.
He has no choice because the World Cup is this year.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah.
So you have. That's what I'm saying. All these obviously apart from Maguire, Rashford, Sancho, Shaw. This is a big season. It's a big season for them.
World Cup, is only couple months. Like World Cup starts in November. So you're not gonna have that long to impress Southgate. So yeah, Luke Shaw, big season for him. Just switching over to the European side of things. Obviously, we finished 6th, which means we qualify for the Europa League. What are our chances, boys? Obviously, that dreaded competition Thursday, Sunday, it's kind of gonna affect our league. But Europa League, man, we're there. What are you saying,
honestly, why are we a league? We have to win it.
No, but what is that your prediction?
My expectation is to win it.
Listen, now the Europa League got some decent teams in there, though.
That's fine. We have to win it. Like we're in it to win. Like we're Manchester United Football Club in the Europa League. We have to win it. Like at least get to the final. Like anything but that. What was the point?
Question for you. Look, group stages, we get knocked out. I can't
take that out.
That would be sticky, bro.
I won't.
That could be a blessing in disguise.
I won't.
It could, but Rick, what you saying, man?
I just have to wait to see how we do in the league, innit? Before I say anything.
Yeah.
It'll be very.
We have to win a trophy.
We have to league, yeah. Early, we have to finish top 4. We have to. If you don't get top 4, then.
So just Europa League, what you saying, man?
We have to win it. We've been to the finals, semi-finals, and we've lost in the last 2 years. Now we have to win it. We claim
we're in. We should aim to win it.
Yeah, we claim about this squad depth, all this rubbish, fam. We need to win it, but as you said, Europa League is. Come on, man. We have to win it.
Hard though. Like let's be real. It's not a hard competition. I mean, it's not an easy competition to win.
No, it's not easy, but more time. Well, when we are in Europa League, more time from the start. We go to the finals, semi-finals. So
I think it's the most easy one for us to win. I think
it's long though. It's long, man.
It's the most easiest. I think it's the most achievable.
Yeah,
Europa League.
It's two legs.
Especially because it's 2 legs. 2 legs. The best team with the biggest depth, the most money. should win. We've got the most money in that league.
That's
Europa
why
League,
it's good to
we
win
need to be
it. Yeah.
slapping
Yeah,
teams.
but
man.
the only problem is though is the Champions League teams that drop.
Yeah,
into
when they drop down, yeah, that's when
That's
it
If you
gets
drop
cold.
down, there's something happened to your cap. You have to get the money, bro.
They drop down because they're dead.
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
how you dropped.
Yeah.
If we win the Champions League, we'd expect to get into the last 16, no?
Mm.
Yeah.
So we're better than them.
The last 16, over 2 legs,
If
man.
we
Actually,
win any other league on the planet, in Europe, would be in the Champions League places. Definitely. Just because we're in the best league, the best competition for those 4 places. That's the only reason why we're not in the Champions League. We're a Champions League caliber club, hands down. Everybody knows that. We'll probably be the poster boys for the Europa League anyway. They probably want us to win it.
Arsenal,
The most shirt sales in the world, bro. Like after what? Real Madrid.
Yeah.
We're a big club, man. We're big
So
boys.
How can you forget us? We're a huge club.
We're the biggest, man.
Not acting like an army, mate.
Imagine Man United going out even in the quarters.
That's
like headlines. Man United are out. Like
That's to them, man. That's viewing gone. That's half the viewing gone.
For
it's
real.
half everyone's paycheck cut in half. If you go to the final,
you know what's mad, yeah? Europa League, people say, but we're gonna watch, fam.
Like, I'm gonna watch because of us.
Yeah,
exactly. Us gonna be watching.
Yeah.
No one watches when Arsenal's in it.
Not as much as us, but obviously, okay, cool. Europa League, obviously, we've got to win that. The domestic cups, I think Jack, you said every competition we should go for, but last year it was looking. We went out in the first round to Middlesbrough, West Ham. It weren't looking good, man. So
do you know what it is? Yeah, every game we play, we should win. We should aim to win. I know that sounds like, of course, we play games to win, right? But we go with the intent that we're going to win this game, not we're going to drop a few players and rest. No, I think we should go with sense to win every single game, and we should compete. We should be able to compete. Why can't we compete for Carling Cup or whatever it's called, the Carabao Cup?
Yeah.
I agree with what Jax is saying. Like, I don't think all of this nicety, like Ollie, like with his giving players a chance, opportunity in competition, stuff like that. No, you need to be cut through.
But is our squad big enough for that?
If Liverpool can do it, then we can do it.
No,
yeah, Liverpool rely on like 14 players for the whole season, bro. Yeah, that's just if you want a whole bench. I don't care about man like Dean Henderson saying, "Oh, he said I was going to be playing first team football, and I've been in prison." Shut up.
He's in a caged animal.
You're not good enough. Yeah, you're caged animal because you're not good enough, bro. That's why. Like, you're not good enough. If you're not good enough, let them whole bench. If they want to cry, sell them. You start winning some stuff, man.
I agree. That's the mentality of a big football club. You go out there to win,
man. Crybaby.
Yeah.
To be honest, the agents and that, even Donny doing a whole interview about it, like, I don't rate it. I really don't rate it. It's really weak for me, man. It's really, really weak. Everyone's so nice these days and politically correct. Ban that, bro. This is competition. This is a sport. This is the top echelons of sport. Like, I've been doing niceties and stuff. Like,
to play devil's advocate, though.
Our opportunities to win trophies, no opportunities
to play devil's advocate. Ollie did say he was going to be number one, and obviously he got COVID just before the season started. So then De Gea came in, and Henderson just didn't see his place back ever again. I understand where he's coming from, and I kind of rate that he's speaking out like he's not having it. Like, I kind of rate it, but I think he's burnt that bridge. He would never play for United again because the way he's talking like we're Ops fam. I was thinking, raw, you're moving mad.
How about you know what?
So what did he want? He wanted De Gea to get dropped while he was playing well.
Well, he was promised number one.
De Gea's playing well. Why should he get dropped?
Yeah, that's what
you got COVID. That's life, bro. That's life.
I think it's because he said he turned down offers as well, innit?
What did he want?
He turned down offers, innit? And obviously, we're forgetting this guy signed we're forgetting he signed a 6-year contract.
Exactly, that's his fault.
That's his fault. That is his fault. I'll be real. That's his fault.
But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that he got COVID, but he got it, and when De Gea came on, he took his chance and he played really well. So I don't know what he was expecting. Was he expecting to get De Gea to be dropped for him to come back in because he was now healed from COVID.
Yeah, it was never going to be that.
Like, unfortunately, that's just not how things go.
If it's not in writing and there's been no contract signed and it's not legally binding, my
What
shut
do
up.
they say? They call it gentleman's
A
agreement.
gentleman's agreement. The English, you know, English.
I've always said it though. I've always said it. Why the hell? Now, deeper, why the hell would the hell be on the bench, bro? The guy's on 375k a week, you know. To be on the bench,
up to now, I'm still not.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to see Dean Henderson's point of view because De Gea.
Neither of them are good enough in my eyes. So I don't really care. Neither of them are good enough, man.
Who's not good enough?
Both of them.
Oh yes, I've not like I've always for the past like 4 or 5 years said De Gea is not good enough. He's an amazing shot stopper. That's it.
Like I don't know what Dean like. I'll never pick a player over the club. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same.
It's not happening.
Yeah, so I agree.
All right, cool. Obviously, domestic cups we're going for them. Europa League, we gotta go for it. We've given our Premier League predictions. Top goal scorer. This is going to be interesting because if Ronaldo does stay, obviously he's a shoo-in. But then Martial starts the season. Rashford, Bruno, we don't know. He's back on pens. Just what you say, man. Who's Man United's top goal scorer this season?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
Is Ronaldo staying?
It looks like he's staying.
When is the window shut?
September 1st.
It's a long time away still.
I know.
I don't. If Ronaldo stays
until the window's shut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's assume he's staying now.
And of course,
it'll be Ronaldo. If he's gonna stay, it'll be Ronaldo.
Will be him.
Wait, you don't agree? If he's not staying, it's gonna be Ronaldo.
I'm just waiting for that switch where he now becomes the starter. That period there's gonna be.
Ronaldo's gonna be on the bench.
No, because Ten Hag, Martial might be banging. We don't know.
Martial could score every game. Ronaldo will not be on the bench. Right? That's just how it is, unfortunately.
It's not even just that. You see, this is our problem. It's not even just that. It's not because Martial. I've told this to you, Jerry. I think Ricky. If you can play left and right, and to me, you're not a striker, bro. You're not. I don't like that. Martial.
You look at Liverpool. They had the fluid front three, bro.
That's Liverpool. They have Mo Salah. They have a
guy that's winning trophies. Winning trophies. What do you mean?
Yeah, because they've got Mo Salah and they've got Mane who score 20 plus goals every season.
Mane played up front last year.
Yeah, that's Liverpool. The way Liverpool play, they've really transitioned.
Well, we're trying to get to their level.
Nah, Martial ain't good enough.
Mane's replaced Lewandowski, you know, at Bayern.
I know.
Yeah,
he's up front now, isn't it? He plays up front now.
Can't compare the Mane and Salah to a guy like Martial. You can't.
No, but you're saying
because he
plays
in
the position.
The crazy thing is, on form, Martial can be a very, very good player, though.
That's on form. Do you trust him to be on form week in, week out? No. You don't.
I don't.
I think he starts the season well. I think he's
hopefully let's see
that preseason. That front three preseason is looked. I'm happy with it. It looks very, very enticing. For
you said we're assuming Cristiano Ronaldo staying. That front three doesn't include him.
So then who misses out then?
Martial. Don't be silly, mate.
That's just the truth. You can't hide from it.
And I'm not against it because
of course you're not against it. Of course you're not against it.
No, obviously no. I'm saying that. No, okay. Let's just.
Wait. Why does Ronaldo have to play though?
Wait,
I know it's his name.
Hold on.
Is starting if he's.
I'm not sure, man.
I'm not sure either. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not sure either.
This is what I'm talking about.
If Ronaldo is on bench, it's gonna cause havoc for Manchester United Football Club.
But what for winning?
Ronaldo the business. I think it caused more havoc for Ronaldo the business.
Yeah,
I think
if we're winning and we're playing good football,
because he's brand. If he plays, I think Ronaldo, if he goes a whole season not kicking ball, playing on bench, he's retiring. He's done. He's done. He's got retiring.
Now that guy will go America.
World Cup. He's got World Cup, but no club football for a year.
He will go. He will go
Hey,
America.
Europa League. They can Europa League striker.
No, but I just it will, bro. Let's be truthful. Let's see things properly. If Cristiano Ronaldo is not starting for Manchester United, it's gonna cause havoc in the news. It's gonna destabilize us.
That's if we're not winning though. If we're banging though, what can I say?
If we're banging, true.
Yeah, if we're playing great
Okay,
football,
and now answer this
and
one.
that's gonna cause issue. You know, Ronaldo is a baby. You know.
Yeah, he is a baby. The reason
He's a baby. He will cause havoc.
It's entertainment. I want to be entertained.
But you see,
pantomime drama. Ronaldo being on the bench every second, throwing the bottle on the floor.
You see, Ronaldo's positively selfish though.
And punching next man's legs, remember? And punching next man's legs sitting next to him and that.
I don't know.
This guy, man.
You see the words you keep saying. If we're banging, are you confident we'll be banging?
I am.
He'll do well this season. I think he'll do well this season.
I'm confident we're banging because Ronaldo, as much as he scores goals and that, maybe we do play better without him. And
I said this to you though. I think we do.
He's might have to hold bench. That say he comes in and we're not really fluid. He needs to go back to the bench. It's not that you're in and then that's it.
You're saying there's no way we play better with him. That's what you're saying.
No, maybe Ronaldo's a luxury we can't afford. He's a cherry on the top. You need a cupcake for the cherry to sit on, innit? If there's no cupcake there, there's no foundation. You can't have the cherry on top of the cake.
Cakes for how long?
There's no cake, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I'm gonna defend him because not
see 25 goals because you love him. Let's be honest.
The team went backwards. We went backwards, man.
See, I think sometimes when we're doing analysis, this is what we miss out. Numbers don't lie, but it doesn't give you the full picture. Just because he took 24 goals doesn't mean he really helped the team in all aspects. Yes, he done his job to an extent, but football's much more than just goal involvement. If that makes sense. Sometimes if you're so reliant on one striker to score all the goals, for example, all the goals have to go through him. What about other players?
That's literally what happened.
What about if he doesn't defend at all? Doesn't defend at all? So your team's conceding way more goals because he's on the pitch. Which is the case with Ronaldo.
Yeah, it is. As much as I was screaming, he's not the problem in that. No, he done his thing, but there were certain games he was causing us a bit of problem. Like,
he was a bit of a liability.
Yeah, liability. That's the word.
He doesn't get the fitness. Like even Cavani has more fitness than him, I think. In terms of
that's when he was off form. If he's not on form, we gotta drop him. I can't lie to you.
I think this season though, with the addition of Eriksen, that would be an amazing link up. Eriksen and Ronaldo. Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying.
Like a Kane and Song thing. We really will.
That's what I'm saying. The crosses as well. The headering.
It was Kane and Eriksen before it was Kane and Song. It was Kane and Eriksen before that. So
Eriksen's a top player, man. I'm happy going.
I think we forget if he's staying and he knows he can't go anywhere, he's a professional, right? So I don't think Ronaldo will not play his best. He will play his best.
No one's saying that.
I don't think Ronaldo is professional. I think he's professional to himself.
Yes.
As long as it benefits him, he will do it. If it does not benefit him, he won't do it.
Yes.
That's I don't think he's professional. A professional does what's best for the team and what his employers ask of him. That's a professional in my eyes. Ronaldo's not that. He's his own entity.
Yes.
And that's the problem. Yeah. So fair enough. Yeah, he's very good at keeping himself in good condition and looking after himself. All of that, but that's not being professional. That's not professionalism. That's just looking after yourself. You know. Yeah. If teamwork was a number, like it'd be very, very low for him in terms of attributes. As long as he only does team-based things when it benefits him.
Yes.
That's it. So at the end of the day, he's just there to benefit him. That's the type of person he is. That's why he's got the accolades he's got. That's why he's got all those golden boots.
I've been saying this for years. When we had this Messi versus Ronaldo talk, I said
he's a winner. He's a winner at the end of the day. And we're not currently that. Even though our badge has all the history of it, we're not currently that. So it's not an alignment for him. So because of that, he doesn't want his brand to change from winner to loser. So he's going to try and bounce because he doesn't think he knows within himself he's not enough to turn the ship around. He knows he's not good enough. He knows he's not that person. So he's trying to jump ship. He's not the person that goes down with the ship. That's not Ronaldo.
No.
He's the icing on the cake, not the cake right now.
Yeah, he's just the one that takes all the
But
credit.
listen,
That guy takes all the credit,
he's
all
here,
the
man.
accolades.
And for me, a couple of goals, all is forgiven. But listen, guys, we've come near to the end of the stream. Just before we go, though, a quick question to the boys. Surprise package. I think Rick's already said Malacia. Who do you think is going to surprise you the most this season, Jax?
Harry Maguire.
I knew he was gonna say that. It's just a troll, bro.
And I actually do that. I feel like he might be surprised next season. Like, based on your question, who could surprise me?
Yeah.
Harry Maguire.
I can't lie. That's exactly what I was thinking. Because listen, he's gonna play. He's gonna lead the team out, and I want him to score more goals this season. You know, Eriksen with the delivery.
What's wrong with him and his finishing ability? What is actually wrong with Harry Maguire? Why can't you just head
he gets the ball to his head, but
like three headers he can't direct. I don't know what's wrong
He
with
doesn't
him.
direct them. I don't know why. He just gets his head on it and then he expects it to go in.
Just
Doesn't like
hits
actually
him.
meet it.
Doesn't direct it, just hits him.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I don't know why.
Jesse, you don't seem impressed, man. Who's surprised you?
You see, like sometimes this is what I'm gonna question Tango. Do you want what's best for the team, or are you just paying him because he's the captain? That's
the question, man. He said, who's going to be the surprise? Who can likely surprise you next year? That you think is going to do well. That you might have not thought was going to do well.
Surprise. Who's there?
Dark horse of the season.
I think someone just said Fred. Kwame Francis just said Fred. Yeah, I think that.
Fred wouldn't surprise me, man. I've always told you Fred's better than what everyone thinks, man. Fred won't surprise me.
Probably Dallo. Probably.
That's a good pick. Well done.
Probably Dallo. He has to improve. He has to. Like I've always said to you.
Is Varane?
This is what I'm talking about.
That was my last point because you see the defense.
That's why I asked that question. Does he want what's best for the team, or you just play Maguire? Because Martinez is 100% starting.
So wait, who's starts the Maguire or Varane?
I don't know. Because Lindelof, I'm not gonna lie, I think he has a strong shot to play, bro.
Lindelof is the best on the ball. All of them. Significant.
It's Martinez now. It's Martinez now. But
yeah. Sorry, I'm not
Lindelof.
seen him that much. But Lindelof is like he's
got a strong case, a very strong case.
So our bench is gonna have Maguire and Varane. That's never happening.
I don't know, man.
That's the two highest signed centre back. Wait. Martinez cost 60 million, so what do I know?
Martinez is 100% starting. There's no way he's on the bench. That's one thing I know. So it's either
Martinez centre back.
Maybe he'll be DM.
He played there in the last game, but yeah, we don't know. For me, Martinez. For me, I think he's gonna be a fan favorite, man. I know he's 5'9".
He's got a mentality.
He's got he's got the Argentinian, you know, that South American madness. So
Mascherano at the time,
yeah, man, I like that. So Jesse, you're going Dallo. Rick, I think you said Dallo earlier, but if you want to pick someone else.
I say Dallo again, man. I say Dallo, and I think hopefully, man, our signings make a big impact, man. Hopefully, and hopefully we get in a DM, please, we get in a DM.
Listen, we got
young though, man. I can't lie, boys, man.
We got 3 weeks to go. The window is not over. I know people are panicking, but obviously we've been linked to Sesko, striker from Salzburg. I mean, I think that's our advanced talks. Anthony, I don't know what's going on with him. And then obviously De Jong, the ongoing saga. But let's see how it pans out, man. But yeah, man, guys, we've come to the end of the stream. 1 hour on the dot. Lovely, jubbly. Back tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure about the availability of the other guys. But preview tomorrow. Picking up first lineup because on Sunday when that lineup comes out, meltdown's gonna be crazy. Announcement. I'm going to the game on Sunday. Hey, I'm going to the game. Match day vlog will be out as well. Old Trafford should be bouncing.
So you're gonna have Hollow that man, no?
Nah,
That's what I was thinking. You're a snake, Jerry. Bro.
That's the second time my man's done that.
wait,
My man bought me the shirt and didn't give me a ticket. Like, what?
I'm on holiday right now. I'm not working
Here's
right
my
now.
shirt.
what shirt?
It was for my birthday, man. Relax.
Exactly. Now listen, my boy booked it, and
Hey, your boy
literally.
needs to be my boy. Why is that?
Well, do you lot have membership, fam? You don't, so it's not that easy, fam.
Can my membership not get 2 tickets though?
Huh? Nah, it's one per person, bro.
All right.
Like if you got membership, then you can transfer the tickets and whatnot. But
Okay.
yeah, man, you just saw that out. Yeah. Listen, I'm only going because it's the first game. I want to see Ten Hag's first game at Old Trafford. It should be vibes. So yeah, man, matchday vlog should be coming out as well.
Sweet.
Preview tomorrow. And yeah, man, the Premier League is back, people. I'm excited. Obviously, Arsenal kick it off on Friday. Hopefully, they lose. Come on, Palace, man. Do your damn thing. You love to see it. But we're going to end it here, people. It's good to be back. Obviously, we're going to be trying and be consistent this season. Obviously, not all of us can always make it, but I'll try my best to make it every single time. And yeah, man, football's back. Big up everyone that's watching. Smash the like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.